any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation, without the express written consent of Epic View Studios, is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Huhtamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.29 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Incorporated, the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com. Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Does your dream kitchen look like this? Or this? Or maybe you need a little more inspiration? Get it when you explore the complete in-store showroom displays at Hammond Lumber Company. When you find the look you like, the Hammond team will help you customize it, including accurate 3D renderings, so you can visualize your project before the work begins. Hammond offers delivery from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire and professional service after the sale. Your dream kitchen begins when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one-stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986. By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700. By the Lawrence High School Field Hockey Boosters. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters would like to thank our 2022 sponsors for their continued commitment to the Lawrence Football Boosters, the Lawrence Football Program, and our student athletes. Gold level sponsors include Dixon's Country Market, Dosty's Towing, Owens Building and Remodeling, Dow's Quick Stop, Hutamaki, Aquarius Pools and Spa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Epic View Studios video production of Lawrence High School football from Keyes Field here at Pete Cooper Stadium in Fairfield. Rick Dougal along with Brian Bork from the Hutamaki Manufacturing Broadcast Center for tonight's game between the number 5 Lawrence Bulldogs and the number 7 Mount Blue Cougars. Mount Blue comes in 3-2 on the season. Lawrence 2-3. The reason for the difference in standings with the Bulldogs with a poor record is the record of the opponents for the Bulldogs, 15-10 on the season, while Mount Blue opponents are 8-17. Their 2 losses are to the only teams that have winning records on their schedule. Number 3 Falmouth, they were blown out 49-7, and they lost to number 2 Winslow, I should say, Class C Winslow, 28-18. The Dogs have lost to number 1 Skowhegan, number 1 Levitt from Class C, and number 4 Wyndham. Today's game brought to you by Hutamaki Manufacturing, College Avenue in Waterville, Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, Aquarius Pools and Spas, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow, Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield, Northeast Trucking and Refrigeration, Albion Road in Unity. Call 948-5700. North Country Contractors, your first choice for all your carpentry needs. Maine Athletic Fundraising online at mainaf.com. Tuttle's Home and Lawn Care Services in Belgrade. Call 215-5295. Tanya's Tips and Trims, Main Street, Fairfield. Pliable Marketing online at pliablemarketing.com. Dow's Quick Stop on the Western Avenue in Fairfield. And the Lawrence High School Football Boosters. A great night for football here in Fairfield. Beautiful. 65 degrees or so. Two pretty good teams here, middle of the pack teams, I should say. Going to do very different things. Mount Blue's going to come out in their spread offense. They're going to throw the ball around. They're going to have a lot of screens, a lot of tight end screens, a lot of running back screens. They're going to go 4 wide most of the time, empty backfield. And Lawrence is going to probably come out in the shotgun as well, a lot of under center, but they're going to pound the ball at you. They're going to give you a healthy dose of their incredible running attack, which has been very, very strong all year long, led by Parker Higgins. Well, Lawrence will get the ball first. Back deep, Gavin Wilson. Just about ready to get this one underway. Low liner, taken at the 29-yard line. The runner still on his feet. Gets taken down after going backwards. Got out over the 35 and then tried to go backwards. Didn't work out too good. Lawrence will start out their first drive at their own 32-yard line. Shotgun formation, now under center is Hamlin. Hands it to Higgins. Higgins has a hole. Higgins slips past, makes a cut outside. Higgins over the 50. At the 40, looking for a block. And is going to get dragged down inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. "40-yard run to start the game for Parker Higgins, and if he got a block, he might still be running. 1st and 10. Lawrence at the Mount Blue 29. Just underway, no score. They're going to pitch it to Higgins now. Higgins cuts inside, breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle. Gets inside the 25 to the 23. 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Stevie Galkowski came up and looked like he had a bead on Higgins, and he made a miss. Two receivers split wide to the right. Hamlin rolling to his right, looking, going to keep it. Cuts it back up inside. He gets plowed down by Tyler Welch. And it's going to be a 3rd and short for the Bulldogs. 10:40 to go, just underway first quarter. Bulldogs on the drive, opening possession. 3rd and 1 from the 21. And Lawrence going to have to take a timeout here as they had trouble getting a player off the field. Huhtamaki is now hiring. Go to Huhtamaki.com for information on how to apply for a full-time position with a comprehensive benefits package. Huhtamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette, bring your family back to our family. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road, Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. Big game going on in Oakland tonight as number 2 Coney taking on Messalonsky. Messalonsky, a lot of tough luck losses this season. Shotgun formation for Hamlin. They shift back into under center. Higgins offset left. They're going to give it to him. Double handoff coming back this way. And first down. That was Carter on the carry. Well, that's a risky play on third down, but nobody does it better than the Bulldogs. I don't think I've ever seen a fumble on that double handoff. First and 10 Bulldogs at the 19. Hamlin under center. Two-back set. Man in motion. They give it right up the gut. And rumbling down inside the 5-yard line. I think that was Noah Grass. Tate Scott. That quick hitter works. Especially when you got Higgins right, Higgins left, and you give it straight up the middle. First and goal for the Bulldogs at the 5. This drive started back at their own 32-yard line. Higgins goes into the slot now left. They hand it off. And not much there. Piled up right at the line of scrimmage. Cole McCourt came up and made the stop in the backfield. .9:27 to go in the moving clock first quarter. No score. Bulldogs knocking on the door. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Two receivers to the left. Now come in tight. Hamlin fakes, rolling, back to throw, looking, trying to get the corner. Cuts it back inside. He's going to get in for a Lawrence touchdown. Good cut by Hamlin. How to read the defense. And the Bulldogs are in on an 8-yard touchdown run by Mike Hamlin. Hammond Lumber Drive summary after this. Maddox Ward will attempt the extra point. Low snap. They get it down though, and it's good. Good play by Hamlin. Good hands by Mike Hamlin to make that work. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 68-yard, 7-play drive culminating in an 8-yard touchdown run by Mike Hamlin to give the Bulldogs a 7-0 lead. Other games in the region going on tonight. Bangor's at Scarborough. Belfast at MCI. Brunswick is at Lewiston. Coney, as I said, is at Messalonskee. Falmouth is taking on Brewer. Falmouth number 3 in Class B North. Cape Elizabeth at Levitt in a big Class C matchup. Actually, I think Cape might be Class B South. Levitt has played up a couple of times this year because they beat Lawrence handily last week. High end over end kick. Be taken at the 15 by Mount Blue. And hit just as it. Ball's loose! And it looks like it might be a Lawrence football. It is. Oh, a huge break for the Bulldogs and a tough break for the Cougars. I think that was Bodie Markham that was returning it. And Lawrence will take over at the Mount Blue 22-yard line. Hamlin under center. Higgins in the slot to the left. Going to give it right up the middle. I think that was Tate Scott again. Gets just inside the 20. Makes the 20, so gain of 2, 2nd and 8 Bulldogs already lead 7-0. Two and 3 on the season for the Bulldogs. After this, they take on Bonnie Eagle and then finish the season at Messalonski. And it's going to be a false start on Mason Carter. Lawrence has played a tough schedule to date. Obviously, like I said, they've been beaten by #1 Skowhegan. Skowhegan actually #2 in the state as far as the rankings are concerned. The television rankings, you know, the TV stations do their rankings. I think it's Channel 7 and Channel 8 have them #2. Give it to Higgins, right side. Higgins cuts outside, cuts back inside, and he's taken down by a host of white shirts. Gets back to the second down line of scrimmage, the 20. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. And then they were beaten by Wyndham in a tough loss, really. Game they led 8-0 most of the first half, and Wyndham scored late in the first half, and then they had a quick turnover and another score, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. 3rd and 8 here. Hamlin out of the shotgun, hands off. Higgins cuts back inside. Higgins still on his feet in traffic, and he's going to get down inside the 15. It's going to be short of the first down, but probably in 4-down territory here. I don't know if they probably won't kick a field goal from here. Be 4th and 2. I'd say you just hand it off to number 32. He's been getting positive yardage every time. Huge play here for the Cougar defense if they're able to get a hold here, and that turnover is phenomenal. Higgins offset left, back to throw. Hamlin looking. Hamlin, end zone. Touchdown! Oh, what a beautiful throw. He threaded the needle to Lucas Campbell, his favorite receiver, on the run. I'll tell you, Mike Hamlin at times has looked incredible on throws, and then other times not so much. That one was an incredible one. Great throw by the sophomore, and Lawrence up 13-0 pending the extra point. Kick is good. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 22-yard, 4-play drive culminating in a 15-yard touchdown pass from Mike Hamlin to Lucas Campbell in the back of the end zone on 4th and 1. A gutsy call by Coach Lindloff. Some of the other games going on. Gardner is at Oceanside, Hamden Academy at Foxcroft Academy, Lake Region at Ellsworth. Madison is taking on Old Town. Marshwood's at Portland. Madomic is at Poland. Mount Valley at Boothbay. Mount View is taking on Bucksport. Here's the kickoff for the Bulldogs. Comes down inside the 10. And Isaac Wrigley was Wrigley and not Bodie Markham that had the fumble. Wrigley has a nice return out over the 30. First and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Jaden Meter will bring the spread offense out. You got Wrigley. Prescott split wide to the left. Two receivers wide to the right. Back to throw. Quick throw right. Tipped up in the air. Intercepted! Down the sideline and taken out of bounds at the 24-yard line. There's Gavin Wilson, your tip drill in full effect there. Gavin Wilson, great adjustment on the ball after it was tipped, and another Mount Blue turnover gives Lawrence excellent field position inside Mount Blue territory. Ouch. Lunt splits wide to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. And Higgins offset left. They hand it off up the middle. It's Noah Grass. And off tackle, actually, he's going to get inside the 20 to the 18. Nice pickup of about 7 there. It's going to set up a 2nd and 3. Bulldogs already leading 14-0, 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Hamlin under center. Hands it off right up the middle and close to a first down. There's Tate Scott. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs. One thing Coach Lindloff has been able to do this year is not lean so much on Parker Higgins, which has kept the defense off balance. Higgins comes in motion, they give it to him. Higgins cuts inside, spins, and is going to get a first down before he's gang tackled at about the 17 or 18-yard line. Just enough for the first down for the Bulldogs. That's what makes Parker Higgins a special back, is he can go inside and get the tough yards as well as break it at any time he touches the ball. Reminds me of a guy named Saquon Barkley for the New York Football Giants. Hamlin, fake, rolling, looking, tosses one up, has Lunt open, touchdown! 2nd touchdown pass of the game from Mike Hamlin. Nice route run by Gavin Lunt. It's good. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations statewide. It's 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, I should say, and online at hammondlumber.com. 23-yard 4-play drive, 18-yard touchdown pass. Mike Hamlin is 2nd of the game to Gavin Lunt. And the Bulldogs all of a sudden are up 21-0. Mount Blue comes out and said, "What happened?" We came out, blinked, and we're down 21-0. One thing is for sure about this offense, though, for Mount Blue, they can get points in a hurry. The spread offense is very dangerous, so head coach Matt Friedman's got to be telling his kids, game's not over. There's still plenty of time left here. Back deep, Isaac Wrigley for the Bulldogs. Is that lightning? Ward will kick it off for the Bulldogs. End over end kick's going to be taken by Wrigley at the 10. Looking for a seam, cuts inside. Oh, he gets buried. Higgins came up from behind and laid the wood. You saw Parker Higgins run out on the field. He led the Bulldogs onto the field with the sledgehammer. He brought the sledgehammer there. 1st and 10 at the 30 for Mount Blue. La Liberty and Charles Stevens split wide to the right for Jaden Meter. 2 receivers wide to the left. Back to throw. Over the middle. Man, wide open. Oh. Noah Prescott was wide open, but Meter was throwing off his back foot and couldn't get enough mustard on it. Wrigley And Prescott split wide to the left. Charles Stevens and Little Liberty split wide to the right. Lone setback is going to be Cohen Young for Jaden Meter. Out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Rolling to his right, looking. Has a man open. Caught. And close to, going to give him the 39-yard line. That's A.J. LaLiberty, junior for the Cougars. Going to be a 3rd down and 2 for Mount Blue. I already like head coach Matt Friedman. He doesn't make his quarterback run to the sideline to get the play. Mount Blue is a team that has been running this spread offense longer than any team in Central Maine. They pitch it. Oh, it's a poor pitch. And having a fall on it is Cohen Young. You know, Meader kind of rushed that pitch. And that's going to put the ball way back. That's going to be a loss of 10 and set up a 4th down for the Cougars, and they're going to have to punt. What looked like a promising drive there ends with a poor pitch play by Jaden Meader. Wilson back deep for, and a high snap. It gets over the punter's head, and the ball is squirts loose. It's down inside the 5, still loose, and it's going to be down by Mount Blue inside the 5-yard line. Lawrence is going to set up 1st and goal, and you couldn't script any worse of a start for the Mount Blue Cougars here tonight. The last 3 possessions for Lawrence have started at the Mount Blue 22, the 23, and the 4. Full house backfield. They're going to snap it directly. Oh, and it's a poor snap. And the Cougars are going to come up with it. Lawrence tried to do a little trickery there with a wildcat formation, and the direct snap to Parker Higgins was a poor one, and Mount Blue's going to get it right back. Oh, they dodged a bullet there. Two receivers wide left, 2 wide right for Meader. Going to keep it himself. And Meader gets out over the 10, gets a little breathing room for the Cougars. Good gain of about 4. Second down and 6. 3:30 to go in the first quarter, 21-0 Lawrence. Meader out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, back to throw, looking, throwing, has a man wide open, and gets it at the 40, at the 50, at the 40, it's a foot race, and dragged down at the 20-yard line. Oh, what a great pass by Meader to Noah Prescott. Actually, it was Charles Stevens, I'm sorry. He was wide open. That had to be a busted coverage by the Bulldogs. It's something that's been an issue for this team all season long has been that pass defense. Cougars with a 70-yard pass play set themselves up 1st and 10 at the Lawrence 21-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go in the quarter. They get a touchdown here, and it's could have ourselves a ball game here. Meader, fake, looking, throwing, wide open again! Touchdown! Again, the coverage is busted. Gavin Wilson was in the vicinity, but again, the same pass play, I believe, and Stevens is wide open for the touchdown. Walsh will be on to attempt the extra point. And that's going to be good. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 3-play, 92-yard drive for the Cougars. And you talk about a flip of the switch. They were looking at going down 28-0, and now it's 21-7. That drive culminated in a 22-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Meter to Charles Stevens after they had hooked up on a 67-yard pass play. So 2 long pass plays there. Stevens putting on a clinic right now with 2 receptions for 80-something yards and a touchdown. Still have 2:40 to go in the first quarter and already 28 points on the board. This is going to be a shootout tonight. If Mount Blue could figure out a way to not shoot themselves in the foot, they might be able to stay in this one. Preston Roy back deep with Wilson for the Bulldogs. Short kick's going to come down to Roy. He bobbles it, picks it up. Looking for a seam, and he's going to get buried. Cole McCourt made the stick. Lawrence will start out at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Hamlin in the shotgun. And they shift into under center, two setbacks. They're going to give it to the first back through. And no grass, not much there. Oh, actually, Tate Scott, I'm sorry. I'm going to give him a couple. 2nd down and 8. Higgins, the lone setback to the right of Hamlin. They're going to give it to him. He's in the backfield. It's going to be dragged down. Casey Adams shot the gap. Oh, I'm sorry. It was actually Dylan Farmer who shot the gap and got a hold of the jersey. And that's going to be about a 7-yard loss. Going to set up a 3rd down and 15 for the Bulldogs. Campbell split wide, slightly wide, actually comes in motion now. 2 receivers wide to the right of Hamlin. Hamlin rolling to his right, looking. And going to toss it out to Campbell, and he drops it. Pass was a little high. Don't think that Campbell would have been able to get the 1st down anyways. And Lawrence, 3 and out, and about ready to flip the field here at Mount Blue. Get some good field position with 1:13 to go in the quarter, an opportunity to get back in this game, trailing 21-7. Dane Cousineau back deep, and Campbell will punt for the Bulldogs. Just gets it away. It's a beauty. Cousineau, fair catch, and he drops it. And then tries to pounce on it, and he does. Boy, almost another big miscue there by the Cougars. But Cousineau able to recover at the 25, and Mount Blue will have it at their own 25. Trailing 21-7 here with just over a minute to go in the quarter. An action-packed first quarter. Stevens and the Liberty going to split wide right. Prescott and Wrigley wide to the left. Meter takes the snap. Looking, throws, has a man open over the middle, caught! Wrigley wide open over the middle. And Mount Blue has found the issue in the Lawrence defense. Lawrence is going to have to get some pressure on Meter. That's the only way that they're going to be able to slow this attack down. Pickup of 22 yards. 27 yards. No, 24 yards. My math isn't good. 1st and 10 at the 49. Meter looking over the middle. Pulls it down, rolling, under pressure. Throws it out in the flat. It's going to be caught. Wrigley going to make the catch with 27 seconds left in the quarter. And the Cougars, who were looking at going down 28-0 after a fumbled punt inside their own 5-yard line, are on the move here trying to cut this deficit to 7. 1st and 10 at the Lawrence 40. I said they had a quick strike offense, and they have not let me down. And I think they're going to get Lawrence for encroachment. Well, you can't have that if you're a defensive lineman. You got to be looking at the ball when you're lining up. 5-yard penalty going to set Mount Blue up with a 1st and 5 here. Possibly, depending on what they do, could have a couple plays left in the quarter. 21-7. Mount Blue leading. Lawrence leading the Cougars. Mount Blue on the drive. Meter takes a snap. Looking. Quick throw out in the slot. Flat's going to be caught by Wrigley. And it's going to be just shy of a 1st down. And with 14 seconds to go, I'm not sure if Mount Blue's going to try to get another play off or not. I think they're going to wait. So at the end of 1, Lawrence leading Mount Blue 21-7 back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Huhtamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.29 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Incorporated, the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com.
Welcome back to Keyes Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork, high above midfield here in the Huhtamaki Manufacturing Broadcast Center. 21-7, Lawrence. If you're just joining us, it was a action-packed first quarter. The Bulldogs took advantage of 2 Mount Blue turnovers to go up 21-0, and then after a 3rd turnover, actually a fumbled punt or a high snap, Lawrence was set up 1st and goal at the 5, and they fumbled. Mount Blue went down and scored, and 21-7, and Mount Blue on the move here. Down the middle, tipped up in the air, intercepted! Braden Littlefield with the interception on the tip drill again. Cohen Lawrence made a nice play getting back on that pass as Meter was looking to get it to Isaac Wrigley, who had a step. But good closing speed by Cohen Lawrence, able to tip the ball up in the air. And Braden Littlefield made a nice play to make the interception. And Lawrence gets it back, dodging a bullet there. Handoff Higgins. A huge hole. Higgins cuts through at the 30. Higgins cuts back at the 40. One man to beat. Higgins turns on the burners. Down the sideline. 10, 5. Touchdown Bulldogs. Biscuits. Higgins had a hole that you could drive a Mack truck through And as soon as he got to the secondary, it was bye-bye.
And the Bulldogs strike again. 27-7 Bulldogs. Maddox Ward on trying the extra point.
I didn't even get a chance to write down the yard line on that. What'd they start? Was it 12? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. 17, so an 83-yard touchdown run by Parker Higgins.
And Higgins good. Higgins scored 28-7.
Scoring drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. One play, 82-yard rumble down the sidelines for Parker Higgins. And just like that, the Bulldogs are up 28-7. Well, I was going to say that pass and run by Stevens might be your precision play of the game, but even though that wasn't a lot of, it was precision in the execution of the blocks by the Bulldogs because, as I said, I think Brian had a great angle too. You could see there was about a 17-yard hole across for Higgins to run through. And as soon as he got to the second level, it was night-night. So another flip of the script here for one of the teams as Mount Blue was on the drive looking to cut this score to 21-14. Interception, 82-yard touchdown the other way, and all of a sudden the Bulldogs are back up by 21. The up man makes the catch at the 20, and Dane Cousineau is going to bring it out close to the 30-yard line for the Cougars. Mount Blue had a great drive going there. Had a first down at the Lawrence 35-yard line. And just you got to, if you're a meter, if you put a little more air onto that pass, probably completes it to Isaac Wrigley. But just a great play by Cohen Lawrence, getting back and tipping that ball in the air. Meter going to keep it himself. And going to get a nice gain out over the 35 to the 36-yard line. Pickup of about 6. Second down and 4 for the Cougars. (28-7) Bulldogs here in the second quarter. Coach Friedman gets the play in. Two receivers split wide to the left and right. Meter back to throw. Looking. Meter throws one up in the air. And adjustment made, and there's going to be a flag on the play. He threw it short, and trying to make the adjustment on the place was Prescott. And in the coverage was Colton Carter, and when he made the adjustment, he stopped, and Carter ran right through him, and you can't do that. It's a 15-yard penalty on the Bulldogs. That will give Mount Blue the ball just inside Lawrence territory, 1st and 10. Jaden Meter throws a nice ball.
Pass interference on the Bulldogs. That was a 15-yard penalty. Quick ball over midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line for the Cougars, trailing 28-7. And never really out of a game the way this quick strike offense works. You make a couple of long plays here and you get a couple of stops on defense, maybe a turnover or two, and before you know it, you're right back in it. Back to throw again. And has a man open at the 45. And rumbling down inside the 40 is Cohen Young. First down, Mount Blue. At the Lawrence 37-yard line. .20 to go in the first half. Bulldogs lead 28-7. receiver bunch to the left for the Cougars. Young, the lone setback, goes in motion. Back to throw, Meter. And it looks like the receiver and Meter, receiver Liberty, not on the same page with Meter. He should have been. Looked like Meter was trying to lead him, and he tapped himself on the chest there. Say it's my fault. It looked like a one of those patterns that A.J. Liberty just goes and sits down in the soft spot of the zone. Meter back to throw. Looking over the middle. Caught. Nice play by Stevens. But not much there as Lawrence rallies to the ball to make the stop. Braden Littlefield there for Lawrence. Third down and 4. Mount Blue obviously in 4-down territory here, trailing by 21. Going to send Wrigley and Prescott wide left. Stevens and back to throw. A little screen over the middle and right there to break it up. Big number 77 for the Bulldogs, Hunter Lee. Sniffed that one out right from the beginning. Knocked it away, and it's a 4th down and 4 for Mount Blue. Coach Friedman gets the play in. 28-7 Bulldogs. 2 receivers split wide to the left and right for Meter. Back to throw. Looking. Throws down the sideline. Looking for a man that's going to be tipped away. Nice play back there. Cohen Lawrence again on the play. Boy, Cohen Lawrence has had a big game at that defensive back position. So a 5-play drive for the Mount Blue Cougars ends in turning it over on downs. Lawrence will take over at the 31. 1st and 10. And flag on the play. Looks like they're going to get motion on the Bulldogs. So it'll back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15. 9:10 to go in the first half. Leading by 21, 28-7. Hamlin under center. Gives it right up the middle. Noah Grass gets loose at the 40. At the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Bulldogs. Actually, it's Tate Scott. I don't think anybody knew that he even had the ball, including myself. And it'll be a 75-yard touchdown run by Tate Scott. Boy, Lawrence is really controlling the line of scrimmage right now. Bulldogs looking to go up 35-7 here on the extra point. And it gets through. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 2-play. 69-yard drive culminating in a 74-yard touchdown run by Tate Scott. Now, if you're wondering why the math doesn't work there, 5-yard penalty marched it back 5 yards. So it was 2nd down and 15, or 1st and 15, I should say. So it's actually a 1-play drive because that first play doesn't count. I stand corrected. So what looked like Mount Blue was going to get in this game driving, trailing 21-7 on the move, and an interception and a turnover on downs, and all of a sudden the Bulldogs are back up 28, 35-7. Deep kick's going to get way over the head and does get into the end zone. Luckily for Mount Blue, because if it didn't, that's a live ball back there, and it would have had to be picked up by Isaac Wrigley. So the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, trailing 35-7. Meter going to hand it off right up the middle. Cohen Young going to take it forward for about 4. 2nd down and 6.
Ball carried by Young. Up the middle for a gain of 5. Great Littlefield in on the play for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 5. The Cougars.
Two receivers bunched to the left and right for Mount Blue. Back to throw, looking, throwing it up for grabs, and it's tipped away. I'm trying to go to Noah Prescott, but there's double coverage back there, and Colby Neto able to tip the ball away from his safety position. 3rd and 5 for the Cougars. Meter throws a nice ball, but he puts a little too much air under it sometimes. You'd think they keep trying to go to that skinny post and maybe try to drag across the middle or something different. Lawrence has caught on to that skinny post. Quick throw, right side. Stevens trying to get a block, trying to get to 1st down yardage, and he does. Good effort by Charles Stevens, and it'll be a 1st down for Mount Blue.
Isaac Spalding and Gavin Hunt combine on the stop for the Bulldogs.
I'm not sure why you have to measure. If the ball is touching the 30, you started at the 20, it's a 1st down. What do you need to measure for? Been a lot of head-shaking moments this year for the officials in Central Maine. I've heard a lot of complaints from a lot of people. Weird, it's a 1st down. The ball was touching the 30. Huh. Just some of the complaints that you hear out there from fans, and it's not even just fans that are, if you hear it from teams that are losing, then a lot of that is due to the fact that they're losing and they're just sour grapes. But you hear a lot of complaints from teams that are winning, and officials not knowing what they're doing, officials calling penalties from bad positions on the field. Handoff right up the middle, big hole, and nice pickup of 5 for Cohen Young. Boy, I never seen a running back run more straight up than Cohen Young for the Cougars. You really want to get a little lower if you're a running back. As Pete Cooper used to say, low man wins. Mike Mealy said that too. I'm not sure which one of them coined the phrase, but I'm sure Meals would say it was him. 2nd and 5 for Mount Blue. Throw over the middle, intercepted! Higgins stole it away from Stevens. Another poor throw really by Jaden Meter, as he had a couple of other options. He tried to force it in, and the 2nd interception of the game, for the 3rd interception of the game for the Bulldogs, I should say. And this one is Parker Higgins. It's going to set up Lawrence with great field position at the Mount Blue 41. Already leading 35-7. 7 minutes to go in the 1st half. Hamlin fakes a handoff, rolling to his right, under pressure, looks, has a man open, way overthrows Lucas Campbell. I don't know if he was expecting Campbell to go more to the post there, but it seemed like he was expecting him to go deeper, and Campbell cut it a little bit short. Second and 10 for the Bulldogs. Hamlin hands it off to Higgins. Higgins cuts it up inside. Higgins breaks away, just gets dragged down from behind. And I tell you right now, if Caleb Hutchinson does get a hold of Higgins' jersey, he's going all the way to the end zone on that one. First and 10, Bulldogs at the Mount Blue 25, leading 35-7. Handoff. Tate Scott already has a touchdown, and he's going to get inside the 20. Good gain there. The offensive line of the Lawrence Bulldogs is really clicking tonight. It's been their Achilles heel all year. Been a lot of complaints about that offensive line, not being able to gel together, not getting it done. But tonight, they're getting it done against this Cougar defensive line. Second and 3 for the Bulldogs, leading 35-7. Lunt splits wide to the right. They're going to give it to Higgins. Higgins cuts back inside. Higgins, stutter step to the left, cuts it back inside to the right, trying to get to the end zone. And is he in? Some nifty moves there by Parker Higgins in traffic. Made a couple of stutter steps right and left and able to get down inside the 1. It's going to be first and goal, Bulldogs. Surprised he didn't get in. Looked like he might have got that last push at the end, but there was no officials down there to be able to see it, actually. First and goal. Littlefield, the fullback. They give it to him. Littlefield stomps in for the touchdown. Braden Littlefield, the recipient of the 1-yard dash into the end zone. That drive summary for you in just a moment. And the kick is going to be good. Hammond Lumber. The drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Four-play 41-yard drive by the Bulldogs, culminating in a 1-yard touchdown run by Brady Littlefield. Bulldogs lead at 42-7. Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com/athlete or call 1-707-PLIABLE. So it looks like we're going to have a running clock in the second half with the score we have here. One of the good rules I think they've added in these blowout games. End over end kick, going to get over the head. Again, nice kick by Maddox Ward, not allowing a return, and gets Mount Blue to the 20-yard line. Second time the Cougars have started at the 20-yard line. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business. Founded in 2002, they have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. One receiver wide to the left, two to the right for Meter. They hand it off up the middle, and not a lot there for Cohen Young as he's dragged down by Braden Littlefield from behind. Littlefield was inserted into the starting defense early in the season, and he is not disappointed. 2nd and 9. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Lawrence all over Mount Blue, 42-7, in a game that's been closer than the score would indicate. A couple of turns in the game have helped both sides, and ultimately there were too many turns in Lawrence's favor. They hand it off up the middle again, out over the 27. The 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs, for the Cougars, I should say. It was Cohen Young again. Big game tomorrow in Waterville on 8-man that we'll have for you here on the Waterville Athletics YouTube page. Waterville takes on Morse. Waterville number 3 in 8-man North, and Morse number 1. They hand it off up the middle, 1st down and more for Cohen Young. Waterville with 1 loss on the season. The last game we did, that Spruce Mountain game, they were handled easily by Spruce Mountain. Mason Carter hobbles off the field. Campbell will come in for him. Meter out of the shotgun. They're going to hand it off again. And this time, not much there. Littlefield and Higgins there for the Bulldogs. 42-7 Bulldogs here in the first half. Number 5 Lawrence in Class B North against number 7 Mount Blue. Back to throw. Meter has a man on the sideline, a little too high for Isaac Wrigley. And it's going to be a 3rd and 10 for Mount Blue. Good crowd here tonight. Beautiful night for football. Looks like we got the PAL kids all ready to come out halftime. A little PAL game, maybe. I don't know why this Lawrence, this Fairfield town has such a strong football program. A lot of it has to do with the PAL program. Tackled in the backfield. And nice play there by Hunter Lee, as he's able to get around his defender, or his tackle, I should say, and make the tackle in the backfield. A quick play there by big Hunter Lee. Lawrence going to take a timeout here with 2:36 to go. 4th down. Going to try to maybe get another one on the board here before halftime. Stick with us at the end of the game. We'll bring you our precision play of the game, brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb apparel, Toro and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity, or visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Wilson will be back to punt. Pretty stiff breeze here, blowing in the face of the punter for Mount Blue. Lawrence should get pretty good field position here. Cousineau over his head again. The second time, and Cousineau is going to cover it up at the 10-yard line. Lawrence is going to be in business at the Mount Blue 10. That's the second time that has happened in the ball game. The first time, Lawrence had first and goal at the 5, and they fumbled it right back to Mount Blue. Bulldogs with an opportunity here to put this one away basically in the first half, if it's not already put away, leading by 35. Lunt splits wide to the right. Higgins and Tate Scott in the backfield. They pitch it to Higgins. Higgins cuts inside. Higgins at the goal line, runs over a man for a touchdown. Looked like Cohen Young was thinking about taking a stand at the goal line, and then at the last minute he just kind of put his shoulder down, and Parker Higgins said, "Good night, son." A 10-yard touchdown run for Higgins.
Forward on to the extra point attempt.
Extra point is good.
And that is Ford.
Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. One play, 10-yard touchdown run. The the second touchdown for Higgins in the game. Lawrence has spread the scoring around quite a bit. 2 touchdown passes for Hamlin. And Hamlin also has a touchdown run. And then you got Higgins with an 82-yard touchdown run. Tate Scott with a 74-yard touchdown run. And Littlefield with a 1-yard touchdown. And now Higgins with a 10-yard touchdown. And just like that, it's 49-7 Dogs. .226 to go before the half. A high kick is caught by Stevens at the 28, and he is pushed out of bounds immediately. And 34-yard line, Mount Blue will start with the ball, trailing by 42. Mount Blue has had 3 interceptions, a fumbled kickoff, and 2 times they've had bad snaps on punts where the punter has had to go back and recover the ball inside the 10-yard line, once at the 5 and once at the 10. So it's been a lot of errors here for Mount Blue. It's put them in this hole. Meter, back to throw, looking, throwing, has Stevens open, and can't make the play. Colby Neto was back in coverage. Another play there where Stevens had a step on the defender, but Meter threw the pass a little bit short, and Neto was able to knock it away. Second and 10 for Mount Blue. Meter in a hand, fakes the hand. No, does give the handoff up the middle to Young. And he is met by a host of blue shirts immediately. First one there is Littlefield. Actually, it was Mason Carter there first. Carter back after he hobbled off the field. 3rd and 9 with just under 2 minutes to go in the half. Lawrence leading 49-7. They jumped out to a 21-0 lead. We're ready to go in to make it 28-0 when out of the Wildcat, it's a bad snap, and Mount Blue was able to recover it. They went down and scored. Then had a nice drive going, looking like they were going to cut it to a 1-touchdown game. Is the pitch right? And getting out over the 45 to the 47 is Cohen Young for a Mount Blue first down. Mount Blue looked like they were going to go in and score to make it 21-14. And a beautiful play by Cohen Lawrence to tip the ball and then caused an interception. Lawrence took over, and then it just was one error after another for Mount Blue, and went from 21-7 to 49-7 in a blink of an eye. 28 unanswered points for the Bulldogs. Meter back to throw, rolling. As a man caught at the 45 and dragged down by Cohen Lawrence is Isaac Wrigley. Under a minute to go. Mount Blue trying to get on the board here before the end of the half with a quick score. Taking a little time to get the plays in, though. I like the fact that Meter doesn't have to run to the sideline, but it's taken. We're on 15 seconds here since the tackle was made. Almost a bad snap. Nice play by Meter. Throws, has a man caught in the flat, and spinning away from one tackler and going out of bounds is A.J. LaLiberty. That will stop the clock with 25.8 to go in the half. Mount Blue a first down inside the 35 to the 34 of the Bulldogs. Coach Friedman's going to have to work on the time elapsed and getting plays in the game here. Meter back to throw, all kinds of time, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, has a man caught inside the 20. A.J. LaLiberty stepping out of bounds at the 20-yard line smartly. I believe Mount Blue has all three of their timeouts still. This is how quick this Mount Blue offense can score some points. See if they can finish this drive. 17.3 on the clock. 3-receiver bunch to the right for Meter. Rolling, looking, under pressure, flushed out of the pocket. To his right, looking to the end zone, and intercepted! Wilson makes another great play. After getting burned a couple of times. He had an interception earlier in the game, and he gets another one here in the end zone. And that's going to stop Mount Blue drive again cold. Gavin Wilson has had an up and down first half here. Got burned deep a couple of times and then has made a couple of nice plays on interceptions. Bulldogs will take a knee here and go into the half leading 49-7. At the end of the first half, Lawrence 49-7 over Mount Blue. Back in a bit.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, E-P-I-C-V-U-E, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Does your dream kitchen look like this? Or this? Or maybe you need a little more inspiration. Get it when you explore the complete in-store showroom displays at Hammond Lumber Company. When you find the look you like, the Hammond team will help you customize it, including accurate 3D renderings, so you can visualize your project before the work begins. Hammond offers delivery from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire and professional service after the sale. Your dream kitchen begins when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today.
And the players and coaches from Sonny's Pizza. Players and coaches from Clinton Variety. Clinton Variety, here we go. And the players and coaches from Kennebec Timber Framing. Good to see it out front right there. Players and coaches from KSW. Destiny scored a few touchdowns. Players and coaches from Yankee Trophy. Players and coaches from the Clinton Lions. And last but certainly not least, the players and coaches of Central Maine Pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for all of our Cal football players and cheerleaders. I would say the program is in pretty good shape.
948-5729.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986. By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700. By the Lawrence High School Field Hockey Boosters. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters would like to thank our 2022 sponsors for their continued commitment to the Lawrence Football Boosters, the Lawrence Football Program, and our student athletes. Gold level sponsors include Dixon's Country Market, Dosty's Towing, Owens Building and Remodeling, Dow's Quick Stop, Hutamaki, Aquarius Pools and Spas, Ware Butler Incorporated, Village Market, and Sweats Concrete. Silver level sponsors include G&E Roofing, Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, and the Waterville Elks Lodge number 905. Bronze level sponsors include Kennebec Savings, Hammond Lumber Company, Tradewinds Market, and the Central Maine Motors Auto Group.
Does your dream kitchen look like this? Or this? Or maybe you need a little more inspiration. Get it when you explore the complete in-store showroom displays at Hammond Lumber Company. When you find the look you like, the Hammond team will help you customize it, including accurate 3D renderings, so you can visualize your project before the work begins. Hammond offers delivery from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire and professional service after the sale. Your dream kitchen begins when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.29 an hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated, the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit Hutamaki.com. Ready to grow your business? email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Does your dream kitchen look like this? Or this? Or maybe you need a little more inspiration. Get it when you explore the complete in-store showroom displays at Hammond Lumber Company. When you find the look you like, the Hammond team will help you customize it, including accurate 3D renderings, so you can visualize your project before the work begins. Hammond offers delivery from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire and professional service after the sale. Your dream kitchen begins when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Stadium here, the Huhtamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. Rick Dugal and Brian Bork here. 49-7, all Lawrence in the first half. And they were helped by a host of miscues perpetrated by the Mountain Blue Cougars. Their quarterback, Jaden Meter, had 4 interceptions in the first half. They had 2 high snaps that ended up being turnovers on downs for the Bulldogs. One was inside the 5, and one was inside the 10-yard line, and also a fumbled kickoff that led to the first touchdown for the Bulldogs. Mount Blue will have possession here to start the half. Running straight up, Isaac Wrigley, and he is captured at the 25 and dragged down. 1st and 10, Mount Blue at their own 25. Jaden Meter getting the play from the sideline. Apparently they didn't talk about anything at halftime. Come out and they still take forever to get the play out. And it's a handoff right up the middle. Ooh. Good running by Cohen Young as he continues to churn the legs outside the 35 to the 37-yard line. Ten-yard pickup. Yeah, it'll be first down for Mount Blue. With the score 49-7, the clock will be running throughout the half. It won't stop on pass plays or out of bounds plays. It won't stop on scores. Meter is going to pitch it. And coming up and making the play, number 28 for the Bulldogs, Colton Carter. Sniffed that one out right from the beginning, came up from his outside defensive back position. A loss of 4 set up a 2nd down and 14 for Mount Blue. Meter takes the snap, rolling right, looking, throws in the flat and incomplete. Trying to dive down to get it was A.J. LaLiberty, a low throw by Meter. And it's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Cougars. 9:30 to go on a moving clock here in the third quarter. 49-7 Bulldogs. Little home cooking here for the Bulldogs. Last time they were here, they routed Bangor. So they like playing at home. Next week they'll have Bonnie Eagle coming in here. It's going to be a big game. Right now Bonnie Eagle is hooked up in a battle with Oxford Hills, the #1 team in the state. 6-3 at the half. Oxford Hills leads Bonnie Eagle. Meter takes the snap. A lot of time, looks, has man the flat, who's decked immediately by Gavin Lunt. Came up and brought the sledgehammer. As Noah Prescott made the catch and paid the price. 4th and 8. Let's see if Mount Blue can actually get a punt away with a good snap. Wilson back deep for the Bulldogs. Mount Blue has punted twice in this game. Both times it went over the head. This time they get it there. And a low liner. It's going to be caught by Wilson. Gets away from one defender, cuts it back, and he couldn't keep his feet, or he had a bigger return, but he gets out over the 45 to the 46-yard line where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. Lawrence still has the starting offense out there. Hamlin's going to give it to Wilson, looking for a block, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, basically. Good stop there by Mount Blue. Steven Galkowski is there. Sorry, it was Tucker Bates came up and made the stick. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. 7 minutes to go in a quick-moving third quarter. 49-7 Bulldogs. Hamlin rolling, looking for a block, gets one, turns the corner at the 50. He's at the 40 and ridden out of bounds by Cole McCourt as he gets inside the Mount Blue 35. Actually inside the 40 down to the 37. Let's say the 38. And Lawrence in business inside Mount Blue territory. Again, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be over in Waterville for a big 8-man clash between #1 Morse and #3 Waterville. They give it to Grass. on the counter. Grass has a first down and more. He turns the corner at the 20, cuts it back inside, and he's going to get dragged down at about the 11-yard line. I think Mount Blue got away with a face mask there, but Lawrence, a big gainer by Noah Grass, down to the 11-yard line of Mount Blue. And Hamlin has to take the 40-yard run to the sideline to get the play. Love that. Hamlin under center, barks out the signals. Gonna give it right up the gut, nothing there. Tate Scott gets buried right at the line of scrimmage. Tyleek Blovell. Let's talk about the all-name team. Blovelt. Tyleek Blovelt. Nice play by Tyleek. It's actually going to be a loss, a 3-yard loss. 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs. Leading 49-7 here in the third. They give it to Higgins. Higgins cuts it back inside. Higgins to the end zone. Right, he fumbled it. I'm not sure if he got in. He did. He got in, crossed the plane before he fumbled, and a third touchdown of the game for Parker Higgins gives Lawrence a 55-7 lead pending the extra point. And Maddox Ward has been perfect in this game. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 5-play, 54-yard drive for the Bulldogs, culminating in a Parker Higgins 13-yard touchdown run, his third of the game. Huhtamaki is now hiring. Go to huhtamaki.com for more information on how to apply for a full-time position with a comprehensive benefits package. Huhtamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette, bring your family back to our family. And Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. Of course, at the conclusion of this game, we'll have the precision play of the game, and that's also brought to you by Chase Toys Inc. Braden Littlefield will take over the kickoff duties here for the Bulldogs. A nice kick, deep downfield. It's going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Nice cut back there. Still on his feet outside the 25 to the 40. And a nice return by Dane Cousineau as gets a 26-yard return out to the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs. Of Mount Blue. Mount Blue will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 45, trailing 56-7. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com/athlete or call 1-707-PLIABLE. Looks like both teams going to make some wholesale changes here to get the second teamers in. 4:13 to go here, third quarter. It has been all Bulldogs. They have scored 35 unanswered points to run away with this one here, leading 56-7. Clay Dunning is going to take over at quarterback for Mount Blue. Takes the snap, going to hand it off right up the middle. And not much there for Cousineau. He's going to lose a yard. Jeremy Thompson made the stick in the backfield for Lawrence. Just a freshman in there. Mount Blue going from the huddle now. 2nd and 11 for Dunning. Cousineau, the lone setback. They're going to flip it to him. Cousineau looking for some room and nothing doing. The Lawrence defense is there in droves. First one there is Jaden Barabee. Another loss, and it's 3rd down and 13 here with 3 minutes and change to go in the 3rd. Lawrence is going to go to 3-3 on the season, barring a complete collapse. Mount Blue will drop to 3-3. 3rd and 13. Here's Dunning out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Looking, has a man open in the flat, and it's tipped away at the last minute. Looked like Noah Grass was back there in coverage. Is that 22 or 82? Oh, it is 22, sorry. So it is Noah Grass. Made a nice play to close on that as Alex Ratcliffe was open. But Grass able to get back and knock it away. 4th down and 13. They're going to go. Dunning with 2 receivers to his right and 2 to the left. Cousineau, the lone setback. And it's going to be a false start. Cousineau got a little bit of a head start before the snap. So it's going to make it 4th and 18 for Mount Blue. Next week we'll be here for our final regular season game as the Bulldogs take on Bonnie Eagle. It's going to be a very tough test for the Bulldogs. Moving up a class, taking on Class A Bonnie Eagle. Playing the best team in the state, Oxford Hills. Tough tonight. Back to throw, Dunning. Looking deep. Throws it up and it's tipped away at the last minute. Noah Grass there as well. Cole Curie in there as well for the Bulldogs. And Lawrence will take over on downs at the Mount Blue 38-yard line. (56-7) here with 37 seconds to go in the quarter. Colby Netto going to be the quarterback now for Lawrence. Hands it off up the middle, Littlefield. Littlefield rumbling, stumbling, bumbling inside the 30 down to the 29. Nice run for Braden Littlefield in traffic. That should be the last play of the quarter. 8-yard pickup for Littlefield. At the end of 3, 56-7 Bulldogs. And we'll be back with the 4th quarter after this.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
you're ready to tackle your...
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork here in the Huhtamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. 56-7 Bulldogs as we start the fourth quarter. 2nd and 2. They hand it off. Right side, first down and more. Nice stiff arm by Preston Roy, still on his feet as he rumbles inside the 20. Down to the 13-yard line. Nice run by Roy. And it's going to set up Lawrence with a first down and 10 at the Mount Blue 13-yard line, already leading 56-7. Neto under center, barks out the signals. Hands it off. Lowering his shoulder and picking up a couple of yards. As Colton Carter gets down to inside the 11-yard line. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Neto brings him to the line. Littlefield and Roy in the backfield. They hand it off right up the middle, Littlefield, and he's going to get inside the 8 to the 7. Going to be a 3rd and 5 or 4.5 or 5 for the Bulldogs. Neto under center. Littlefield directly behind him. They give it right side and rumbling into the end zone for the touchdown is Colton Carter for the 8-yard touchdown. Aaron Craig will attempt the extra point. And no good. It's going to be wide left. Plenty of leg, but wide left. But with 10 minutes left in this one, Lawrence 62-7 over Mount Blue. They have scored 41 unanswered points to build this 55-point lead. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or you can call them at 948-5700. Check that out-of-town scoreboard. Coney all over Messalonski, 28-6 in the second quarter. Falmouth leads Brewer 24-7 in the fourth. There's a short kick. It's going to be taken by Lawrence. Still on his feet. He's going to rumble in for a touchdown. Can't catch the number. Is that 88? Lucas Proctor, the sophomore. It was a low, or as a high, I should say, pooch kick that bounced at the 40, and Mount Blue didn't react quick enough to it. And Proctor scooped it up and ran it in from about 42 yards out for the touchdown. Maybe you can't advance it. I would think it's a kickoff, right? It's not a fumble.
So the rule is you cannot advance that. If you cover it, you cannot advance it.
All right, never mind. Not a touchdown. Well, Lawrence will take over at the Mount Blue 40-yard line. Skowhegan's all over Edward Little, 21-0, back to the scoreboard here. And as we said, Oxford Hills, and the latest score, I don't know if it's changed, but 6-3 over Bonnie Eagle right now. The big Class A matchup. Bonnie Eagle's number 3 and Oxford Hills number 1 in Class A. Lawrence waiting. Run some time off here. Neto barks out the signals, hands it off, and cutting inside for about a 3-yard gain. I don't know who number 25 is. I don't have a 25 on my. You know who that is? 25. Sounds like nobody knows because the PA announcer just called him number 25. Neto letting some more time run off. Actually, that's not Neto at quarterback anymore. That's Cole Quirian. He hands it off again to number 25, and then his own man tackles him. Colton Carter. Third and 4 for the Bulldogs. Dawson Moore, number 25. Quirian waiting, letting some time run off here as we duck under 8 minutes to go in the ball game. 62-7 Bulldogs. This time they're going to hand it off right side to LeClaire. LeClaire gets outside. LeClaire cuts back inside and gets down almost to the 10-yard line. Nice run there by Garrett LeClaire, another freshman in there for Lawrence. First down at the Mount Blue 11-yard line. Quirian under center. One receiver split wide to the right. And Carter in the slot to the right. Xavier Garcia in the slot to the left. They hand it off right up the middle. And not much there. Nate Armstrong in the game for Mount Blue made the tackle. Second and 7 from the Mount Blue 8-yard line. Quirian comes up to the line, trying to let some time run off before he snaps it. Takes the snap, hands off right up the middle. It's Moore. Moore rumbling, still on his feet. Spins out of a tackle, goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Nice run by Dawson Moore, as he was hit initially at about the 5-yard line and spun away from one tackler and then got hit again and spun away again and was able to get in the end zone for another Lawrence touchdown. And Lawrence going to go for 2 here. Actually, no, they're just going to take a knee. Classy move there by Coach Herson. Hammond Lumber scoring drive brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. A 5-play, 40-yard drive culminating in a Dawson Moore 8-yard touchdown has made it 68-7 as the Bulldogs have rattled off 47 unanswered points since Mount Blue scored to make it 21-7. Yikes. This game early in the game, had some interesting twists and turns. Lawrence went up 21-0 if you're just joining us. And a high snap recovered the ball inside the 5, looking to go up 28-0. The first play out of the Wildcat was a poor snap. Mount Blue recovered that, went right down and scored to make it 21-7. And then that was how things ended in the first quarter. The second quarter, Mount Blue on the drive, looking to go in to make it 21-14 and make this a ball game. And Cohen Lawrence made a nice play. It tipped the ball, turned into an interception, and that was the beginning of the end for the Cougars, who have had a ton of mistakes in this game. And I would say out of all the mistakes, maybe 1 or 2 Lawrence hasn't cashed in on, but just about every other one, the Bulldogs have been able to cash in on the mistakes. Five minutes and 30 seconds to go. Mount Blue will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Handoff, Cousineau is going to get knocked down, and the official here on the sideline smartly does not throw the flag as there were 12 men on the field. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for Mount Blue. As I said, Mount Blue going to go to 3-3 on the season. Lawrence will improve to 3-3. The big matchup with Class A Bonnie Eagle here next week. And we'll be here bringing that game to you. Pitch outside to Cousineau. Trying to get outside, cannot. And good hustle play. Cooper Bollier going sideline to sideline and making that tackle. Join us tomorrow on the on our other YouTube channel, the Waterville Athletics. You can find that, by the way, by going to Epic View Studios on YouTube, and if you go to our YouTube page, it has the links to that Waterville Athletics website. Pitch left, it goes nowhere as Lawrence is all over that. Roy up to make the hit. And we'll be there for a little 8-man action. That's a big one. Number 1 Morse, 8-man North. Number 1 Morse takes on number 3 Waterville, the defending North champions in 8-man, coming off their only loss to the season to Spruce Mountain a couple of weeks ago. Dunning out of the shotgun for the Cougars. 4th down and 12. They hand it off up the middle. Cousineau tried to get outside, breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Outside the 40, and he's going to get a Mount Blue 1st down. Nice hustle play there. Actually, it's not Cousineau, it's Stevie Galkowski made a man miss at about the 30-yard line and was able to get outside for a Mount Blue first down out to the 43-yard line. Stick with us at the conclusion of this game. We'll bring you the precision play of the game, brought to you by our friends over at Chase Toys Inc. I've got in mind what I think I'd like to give that to. Dunning back to throw. Down the sideline looking for a man. Has him! Still on his feet at the 20. 10, 5, touchdown! Alex Ratcliffe gets behind the defense and breaks the seal that Mount Blue had since they scored their initial touchdown back in the first quarter. They get on the board to make it 68-13. Mount Blue going to go for two here. Detting rolling to his left, flushed out of the pocket, stays on his feet looking, and he's going to get into the end zone for two. So 68-15 after the touchdown and two-point conversion for the Cougars. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 75-yard, six-play drive, culminating in a 55-yard touchdown pass from Clay Dunning to Alex Ratcliffe. I know most of you out there watching this broadcast are wondering, how can I advertise my business and make some money? Well, I got just the plan for you. You come to well, let's see, send an email to this young man to my right, Mr. Bork, at epicview@yahoo.com, and he will put together a custom marketing plan for you to advertise on the local sports games that we broadcast. And these games aren't just, your couple of grandmothers and grandfathers from here and there watching. We're getting 5, 6, 8, 12, 15,000 views at times of these games, and it's a great way to market your business and be a part of the local community. Again, just send an email to epicview@yahoo.com. That's epicvue@yahoo.com. And Brian Bork, President, CEO, founder, any other title you like to throw in there, he'll get right back to you and help you grow that business. We've still got a few football games left, and then we have a tremendous basketball season coming up. We've got a really good girls basketball team this year that's going to really contend for a state title here at Lawrence. The boys team is going to be much improved, so it's going to be a lot of fun basketball after this football season's done. So get in now. 1:27 to go on a moving clock here in the fourth quarter. Lawrence just trying to let some time run. Going to be in victory formation here. Take a few knees and end this one. So again, a reminder, we'll be tomorrow over at Waterville for the Morse Waterville 8-man game, and that will be on our one of our sister YouTube channels, I guess I'd call it, the Waterville Athletics channel, that you can get by going to our page and clicking on Waterville Athletics. And then for next Friday night, we'll be here for our final football game, regular season game, depending on where Lawrence finishes in the North. We could have a home playoff game, but it could be our final playoff game of the season as Lawrence takes on Bonnie Eagle. Final score 68-15 here for the Bulldogs. We'll take a break, come back, and give you the precision play of the game and break this one down for you after this.
Building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000.
Welcome back to Pete Cooper Stadium, Kais Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork in the Huhtamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. Lawrence with a big 68-15 win over Mount Blue. And a quick recap here, you had 4 touchdowns by Parker Higgins. Lawrence went up 21-7, as I've said a couple of times in the broadcast. And we're in danger of Mount Blue going in and making it a 7-point ball game when Cohen Lawrence made a great tip of a pass. It was intercepted by Braden Littlefield. Lawrence went down and scored, and it was all Lawrence from there on in. They went on to score 42 unanswered points to go up 68-7, and then Mount Blue had a garbage time touchdown late to end this one. We're going to give our precision play of the game. Is brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Link snowmobiles, Climb apparel, Toro, Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available when you travel to the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. We're going to give it to the 15-yard touchdown pass from Mike Hamlin to Lucas Campbell, and it was a beauty. Campbell rolled out to his right and threaded the needle, as he's done several times this season, to Lucas Campbell for a 15-yard touchdown pass. Again, your final score here, 68-15. Lawrence all over Mount Blue. For Brian Bork, I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great night, everybody.
Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one-stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986. By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700. By the Lawrence High School Field Hockey Boosters. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters would like to thank our 2022 sponsors for their continued commitment to the Lawrence Football Boosters, the Lawrence Football Program, and our student athletes. Gold level sponsors include Dixon's Country Market, Dosty's Towing, Owens Building and Remodeling, Dow's Quick Stop, Huhtamaki, Aquarius Pools and Spas, Ware Butler Incorporated, Village Market, and Sweats Concrete. Silver level sponsors include Genie Roofing, Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, and the Waterville Elks Lodge number 905.
To Hammond Lumber Company.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Huhtamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.29 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Incorporated, the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com. Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Does your dream kitchen look like this? Or this? Or maybe you need a little more inspiration. Get it when you explore the complete in-store showroom displays at Hammond Lumber Company. When you find the look you like, the Hammond team will help you customize it, including accurate 3D renderings, so you can visualize your project before the work begins. Hammond offers delivery from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire and professional service after the sale. Your dream kitchen begins when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.